Welcome to Get Your FRQ On. This is the fifth video in the Conquer the AP Calculus AB exam, a series of videos designed to help AP Calculus students prepare for and ultimately conquer the AP Calculus exam. This video focuses on what students can do to prepare themselves for the Calculator Active free response questions on the AP Calculus exam. Let's get started. The Calculator Active free response section of the AP Calculus exam allows you to use your graphing calculator to solve problems that involve complex calculations or require you to analyze functions graphically. This guide will help you use your calculator effectively and strategically to maximize your score on this section. Section 2 of the AP Calculus AB exam contains 6 free response questions. The first 2 questions in this section are calculator active. You'll have 30 minutes to answer these 2 questions. It is recommended that you spend about 15 minutes on each question. These questions will focus on applying calculus concepts to solve problems, often in real-world contexts. You'll be expected to solve equations, evaluate definite integrals, find derivatives, analyze functions and their graphs, and interpret results in the context of the problem. You are expected to use your calculator to perform calculations. Although it isn't required, it may be necessary, but you must also show your work and explain your reasoning. Be proficient in using these calculator functions: graphing functions, finding zeros or roots and intersections, evaluating definite integrals, finding the numerical derivative at a point, storing functions in your y variables, creating tables of values. Practice using these functions quickly and accurately. Learn shortcuts and efficient ways to input expressions. Make sure that your calculator is in radian mode when working with trigonometric functions. It is the default mode. If a question wants you to be in degree mode, it will say so. Even when using the calculator, you must show the steps you took to arrive at your answer. This is crucial for earning full credit. For integrals, write the definite integral expression with limits of integration. For derivatives, indicate the function and the point at which you are evaluating. For equations, write the equation you are solving. Clearly label any functions, graphs, tables, or other objects you use. Include units in your answers whenever appropriate. Pay close attention to what the question is asking for. Make sure you provide the specific information requested. If the question asks you to interpret your answer in the context of the problem, do so clearly and completely. Use correct units and explain the meaning of your numerical answer. When asked to justify, provide a clear and concise explanation using calculus principles, theorems, or definitions. Use your calculator to perform complex calculations, find numerical solutions, and visualize functions. Do not use it for simple arithmetic that you can do easily by hand or in your head. Use your calculator to save time on lengthy calculations, but don't rely on it to do all the work for you. A balanced approach is best. Spend approximately 15 minutes on each free response question. Keep track of your time and avoid spending too long on any one part of a question. If you are stuck, move on and come back to it later if you have time. The best way to prepare is to practice with released AP Calculus AB free response questions from the College Board website. Focus on the calculator active questions. Review the scoring guidelines for these questions to understand how points are awarded and what is expected in a complete answer. Use your calculator to graph the function and find key features, such as zeros, extrema, and points of inflection. Use the numerical derivative function to find critical points and determine intervals where the function is increasing or decreasing. Use definite integrals to find areas under curves, areas between curves, and volumes of solids of revolution. Make sure to write the integral expression clearly with bounds before using your calculator to evaluate it. Use the numerical derivative to find instantaneous rates of change. Set up equations involving derivatives to solve related rates problems. Carefully define variables and write equations that model the given situation. Use your calculator to solve equations, evaluate functions, and find derivatives or integrals as needed. Always interpret your answers in the context of the problem, including units. Be aware that calculators provide numerical approximations. Avoid rounding intermediate values to maintain accuracy. Report your final answer to the required degree of accuracy, which is usually 3 decimal places. The most important thing in the free response section is to communicate your understanding of the calculus concepts and your solution process clearly and completely. Write neatly and organize your work in a logical manner. This will make it easier for the readers to follow your reasoning and award you points. The Calculator Active free response section provides an opportunity to demonstrate your ability to apply calculus concepts to solve complex and realistic problems with the aid of technology. By knowing your calculator, practicing effective communication, and working through past exam questions, you can develop the skills and confidence needed to excel on this portion of the AP Calculus exam. Don't forget, you've got this.